We all know that you gotta find a way out on a high note, and sometimes you may have to take some zip off that fastball, let go of some things where you want to go, because in fact it does have enter the point of diminishing returns. Very stylistic, very nuanced, guys.
And I love the description of intuitive, because it is. And I have to tell you, if I were on the jury, I wouldn't be able to help myself but looking at Monica a lot, because she hasn't been expressive in the way of me thinking she's remorseful that her husband died, but rather that frown that she puts on when he says certain things. And then his demeanor, Bob, when he's sitting in his witness chair. These are things I think the jury has got to be paying attention to.
Judge, listen, you have to have your head on a swivel when you're in that courtroom as a lawyer, right? And what I found, to your point, I'm really surprised that her expressions, she clearly at some point is nodding her head or moving her head in a way that would indicate that she's not agreeing with some of the things he's saying. But how do you interpret that, or how does a jury interpret that? And why is the lawyer not basically saying, stop doing this, or whatever you're trying to express is not helping you? Sometimes a client can't help it. They're reacting, they're being emotive about it. But you have to be very careful of what's going on inside that courtroom, because we all know that communication many times is far greater in the expression, in the nuance, in the mannerisms than it is even in the words. And that is why courts say we don't want to conduct hearings by Zoom, and we don't want to conduct hearings on video. We want the witnesses to be in the courtroom, and that's why many appellate courts defer to the judgment of the judges and the juries, because they literally got to see, taste, smell, touch the witnesses they were testifying, and those communications are far greater than the words we can get from a video. So great point. Who knows how the jury's taking it? I just don't know.
Still with us, defense attorney, former head prosecutor Bob Bianchi. Bob, weigh in. Give us your final thoughts as we're approaching the top of the hour about this trial.
This is a good old-fashioned hammering. I love it. I love watching it. It's skillful, and we asked the question before. In my opinion, I'm not looking at that jury, but I'm betting they're loving it too. They're animated. He's the gift that keeps on giving, and she is literally destroying, beating him up. The defense right now may not be showing it on their face, the defense lawyers, but excuse the expression, they're going to want to go out for a martini and a Xanax after this.
And she keeps beating on the drum. You said that earlier, and she does.
She absolutely does. And at the end of the day, I thought they had to take this gamble, Bob, but now that it's been taken and he has been beaten on, and I think his credibility's shot, I think the entire thing is shot.